We go from a glam glow item to a really affordable item. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and we are at the end of the month, which means it is time for another monthly favorites. I post beauty videos every Monday and Friday, so feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notifications. That way you'll get notified whenever I post. Also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. So I have a lot of beauty items to talk about, so let's go ahead and get into the video. First off, I have a brush that I got in my February Ipsy bag because I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but I actually put on hold my Ipsy subscription for March. That's why I didn't have an Ipsy bag unboxing. Yeah, sure. Video this month. Regardless, I got this brush. This is a fair brush, specifically the 50F brush, and I really like this for applying blush. I just washed it yesterday. This pink color is like how the brush comes. This isn't blush. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can figure that out, but just in case you needed to clarify. Anyway, I really like this because it applies the blush really lightly and naturally, I think. I have like a pretty natural looking blush on today, and I think it looks really, really pretty. So that's the first one, and I believe that Farrah, also I will make sure that I leave the items that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below. I believe that Farrah is a pretty affordable brand, so I think that this should be pretty affordable too, which is also great because if you watch my videos, you know that I mentioned kind of quite a few of high-end makeup products because I really just genuinely love makeup, but whenever I can find an affordable one, it's even better that way. Also, I'm finding just with my videos and stuff like that, that I do try to kind of mention and try to find the best deals for you guys, or I do have high-end makeup, but whenever I buy it, I try to buy it on sale a lot of the times. So I try to kind of share those tips and tricks with you guys too. Hopefully you can find that helpful. The next item is a lipstick. This is the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Trip. This is a comfort matte finish, and I also recently mentioned this in my haul video, but I actually got it earlier in the month, so I've definitely, worn it more than one time. I really, really like this shade. It's like a reddish brown. I think it's really, really pretty, and also, as I mentioned, the finish is comfort matte, so it is actually pretty comfortable as well, but it is matte, so I think it lasts a pretty long time, especially whenever I wear it with an Urban Decay 24/7 lip liner, which is how I normally wear it. I love those lip liners, but that is the next favorite, and I got this at Sephora, I believe, whenever it was 50% off, so as I mentioned, I like to share those deals with you. I know it's not 50% off anymore, but that is kind of how I buy my high-end makeup. Usually, I obviously like to save money. Next up, I have another brush to mention. This is the Sigma E40. Yes, I've used this so much and I've had it for such a long time that the words over here are kind of rubbing off, but I think that this is a really great blending brush, and I just kind of thought about it, and I haven't mentioned it in a favorites, I don't think, and I love Sigma brushes just in general anyway, but especially this one because it's so fluffy that it does a really great job at blending out colors. Like I used it today with kind of this black sparkly shade. I kind of use that to blend it out because I wanted it to still kind of have somewhat of a cut crease. I didn't want that black sparkly shade to look sloppy by any means, and I think that this does a great job. And also Sigma is a really, Sigma has really great quality brushes, and also they're pretty affordable. That's another great thing about that company. I just love these brushes, and I wanted to mention this guy to you if you're looking for a blending brush. The next thing I have to mention is a concealer. This is the Benefit Boing Concealer in the shade 1. I'm not sure about the shade range of these. I don't think that there's a whole lot, but hopefully you can find a shade that matches you. As I mentioned, this is the shade 1, and I'm pretty fair, as you can tell, and I think it does a pretty good job. Also, the reason why I love this is the Benefit Boing Concealer Industrial Strength specifically. I think, as the name implies, it definitely is industrial strength. I mostly use this whenever I'm covering up zits. Unfortunately, I still do get those, and that goes hand in hand with another Sigma brush. This is the this is the F70, the concealer brush, and I just apply, I just take the brush and apply a little bit. I apply this directly on the zit, and I think it does a pretty good job covering it up. Also, since I do only use this on my zits that I'm trying to cover up, this has lasted me for so long. I can't even remember when I bought this, but I mean, It might honestly be close to a year, or at least over 9 months. I'm not sure exactly whenever I got that, but it has lasted me for such a long time. I think it's $20, which honestly isn't really that bad, and especially since it lasts so long and does a good job, I think it's worth it. Next up is a product that I discovered in my mask review collection video, which if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it in the eye up above. But this is the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet mask, and if you watched that video, you found out that I actually had 4 of these these, and since then I have used 2 of them, and I'm really glad about that video because, like, honestly, I kind of forgot that I had these, and these masks work great. Unfortunately, I think they are $9 a piece, but I got some as a gift, and then I also bought some on sale. So, you know, another example of high-end products that I try to find on sale because I like saving money. Anyway, I really, really love this mask. Your skin, or my skin rather, because I can, you know, speak for myself. My skin feels so clean afterwards. Obviously, I clean my skin, like I wash off my makeup every night, and I think that my Clarisonic and the cleanser that I use does a pretty good job, but this is like next level clean. Your skin, or sorry, I keep on saying your skin. My skin feels so good after that, and I know it is $9, but honestly, I think that this is kind of like a nice luxury or splurge item. You know, you wouldn't necessarily be using one of these a week. I mean, you can if you want to, but if you're just really looking for a good bubble sheet mask that will just leave your skin feeling so clean, I highly recommend this one. We go from a glam glow item to a really affordable item. So this is another affordable one that I want to mention. I've mentioned this several times in my video, but I love the Ulta cotton rounds so much. I think I counted, I have like at least 5 unopened bags of these because I try to buy them whenever I have a coupon, and you know how I like to save money. But these are the premium quilted rounds. You get 80 for $2.99. That alone is a great deal, but I also like to use this because since this isn't a high-end product, I can use this whenever I have either a $3.50 off coupon, or sometimes I get a $5 off coupon, which is whenever I recently bought some of these, and I mentioned that in my haul video. If you haven't seen it, linked in the eye up above. But I love these. I love the quality of them. I think they work great with removing makeup. I use these especially with removing my eye makeup, and also whenever I apply my micellar water at night and my witch hazel in the morning. I just love these, and I love how affordable they are for sure. Next, I have an item to share with you guys that is actually still on sale through April 6th, I believe. This is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I have raved about this so many times, but it's for a reason. It's honestly such a great product. Once again, of course, I used it today, and also through April 6th, it's on sale for $12, which is a great deal because normally it's $21. This lasts me also for such a long time. I would at least say I use this at least 5 times a week, just to kind of give you an example. And using it that much, it still lasts me for months personally. So if you don't use eyeshadow that much, obviously it'll last you even longer. I just can't recommend this enough. I think it does a great job with allowing your eyeshadow to last all day. And it just, you know, as I mentioned, I used it today and I think that it looks great personally. So if you're looking for a good eyeshadow primer, I recommend this. Personally, I have oily eyelids, so I let it kind of, you know, I let it sit for a little bit. I don't apply it and then eyeshadow right afterwards. I let it sit for a little bit, and it just allows my eyeshadow to last for such a long time. That in combination with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I don't have it here, but that's like always a favorite. I love that stuff so much. But anyway, yeah, $12 through April 6th. I highly recommend. Oh, and it's at Ulta. I don't think I mentioned that. It's at $12 through April 6th at Ulta. Highly recommend the Smashbox Photo Finish 24-Hour Shadow Primer. On referencing my eyes, I feel like, and in case you're wondering, I used the Dose of Colors Friendication palette once again, except for the inner corner color is from a Tarte palette, just to like let you know. But I love this so much. I spoke about this in my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Unfortunately, it was 50% off, but that has since passed. I hope you picked it up if you were interested in it. This has been a favorite eyeshadow palette for so long. I got this, I think, in December, not so long. I got this in December and has basically been one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes since then. I actually just recently created a natural eye look with this, so you can see, which I will leave in the eye up above. So you can see kind of how versatile it is. It's so like I have a natural eye look, and then I also like created this look with it, which is obviously more dramatic. The glitter shade that I used is this one right here, the shade Game Over, and then I use other shades from this palette as well. And I just can't speak enough about this. I love it. I love the blendability. I think it lasts a long time, and it's just such a great palette. The last product that I have to mention is this Tarte lip paint. Specifically, this is a shade that I'm wearing right now. This is the shade Bling, which I will swatch for you as well, so you can see that without a lip liner. such a pretty color. I think it's so pretty, and I actually rediscovered this when I was filming my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, that I used this lip color because actually it is on sale for $10 April 10th, the Tarte lip paints in general. So April 10th, $10. Write that down on your calendars. I highly recommend this, especially this shade. I think it's super pretty. I mentioned this in my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty video that it is kind of on the drier side, just to let you know, but I find that you kind of get used to it, or if you still find it that it's too dry for you, you can apply like a lip crayon over top to kind of allow some moisture to get back, but then it wouldn't last as long, you know, all the other good stuff. But I think it's so great, and I kind of not forgot about it, but I just haven't been using it as much lately because I feel like I've gotten a lot of lip products. Well, I've gotten lip products recently, and also whenever I did my lipstick declutter, I kind of realized how many lip colors I have, and apparently I'm a big fan of collecting them. Like, not mad about it, but I just realized that about myself. But anyway, I highly recommend the Tarte lip paint if you haven't checked it out. Specifically the shade Bling, as I mentioned, is the color that I have on today, and I think it's super pretty. Those are all my favorites that I have for the month of March. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to stick around and subscribe and hit the bell notifications. As I mentioned, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.